80s hanging with us next week as well.
Thank you. Labor Day can be a great time, though, to get a deal on a car. And a popular Starbucks drink gets a sugar makeover. Joya Dawes has these stories and more. It's today's Business Report.
Both car dealers as well as car makers are offering deals to sell off the 2018 models and make room for 2019. Labor Day weekend will feature some of the best prices of the year to date. Edmunds says the discounts can be as much as $12,000 on Ford's popular F-150 pickup trucks in some places. Apple is buying a startup company that makes lenses for augmented reality glasses. Aconia said its display technology allows for thin and transparent smart glass lenses that can display vibrant, full-color, wide field of view images. This could mean that Apple plans to offer its own AR glasses at some point in the near future. Starbucks, in the meantime, is putting its very decadent Frappuccino on a diet. It's looking to reduce the drink's high sugar levels. They have scared away increasingly health-conscious consumers as well as hurt sales. So some versions of the drink actually contain more than twice as much sugar as a Snickers bar and far more calories. So in an effort to achieve a similar texture as well as taste, Starbucks has tested more than 20 types of cream, 70 different kinds of vanilla flavorings, and created a new bottle to make sure the proper amounts of flavor are dispensed. And 90s kids can now enjoy their favorites in a new Nickelodeon streaming service. It's called NickSplat. The $6 a month service will show favorites like The Amanda Show and Rocko's Modern Life. From the NASDAQ market site, I'm Joya Dawes with your business report.
Joya, thanks so much. Let's take a look and see how noon stocks are performing. After several days of rallies, Dow Jones Industrial is sinking down 100 points, 26,024. NASDAQ Composite also tumbling a modest 0.3 of a point to end at 8109. Oh, the last official summer holiday is almost here, and that means millions of Americans are gearing up to fly the friendly skies. According to Airlines for America, 16.5 million Americans are expected to fly this weekend. That's a near 4% spike in air travel as compared to the same time last year. On Friday alone, the busiest travel day of the holiday weekend, it's estimated 2.7 million people will board airplanes in the U.S. Today will be the second busiest travel day of the long weekend, with 2.6 million getting an early start. So if you're traveling this weekend, be sure to give yourself some extra time to get through security. Well, for those traveling on U.S. roadways, brace yourself for a spike in gas prices. This will be the most expensive Labor Day weekend in the last 4 years to fill up your tank. It's according to AAA. The national average for regular unleaded is expected to hit $2.84 a gallon, about 48 cents higher than last Labor Day weekend. But don't fret, experts say the spike should be temporary. Changing when you eat could help you lose weight. British researchers study the effects of time-restricted feeding, which limits eating to a certain number of hours each day. People who ate a later breakfast and an earlier dinner lost more than twice as much body fat than those who did not change their meal times. They also tended to eat less. However, more than half said the schedule would be too hard to maintain. And the American Academy of Pediatrics has updated their recommendations on car seats for children. Doctors now say kids should remain rear-facing as long as possible, even past their second birthday. Instead, parents should make the switch when children reach the highest weight or height allowed by their seat. Studies show rear-facing is the safest way to ride because the head, neck, and spine are supported by that seat. Chris?
A bunch of bison are on the loose in Indiana, and it may be a while before they're all caught. We've got details coming